Hello, YouTube. Oh, baby. Are we back or are we back? Rogue Legacy 2. If you guys don't know what this game is, I'd like to introduce you to a roguelike that's been in early access for about 2 years and has finally came out of early access. The 1.0 update of Rogue Legacy 2 has dropped. I was going to show you picking a character and everything, but I didn't realize I already picked a character. So, basically, I could show you on this screen here. Our character is Lady Kimberly. Every time you die, Lady Kimberly gets memorized in a portrait form and hung up on the walls of our castle, and then we pick her heir. It is a random class, usually a random talent, spell, and trait that you could see over there on the right. This may look very overwhelming, but I assure you it's pretty simple. Main thing is the class right now. We have a ranger, so we are shooting bows as you would with a ranger. And yeah, this game is fantastic. I did play this while it was in early access, and it's been in early access for like 2 years now, finally out of early access. Say early access again. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure we don't get hit early here and embarrass ourselves. I think there's an enemy up there because we're getting shot, and yes, indeed, there was. There's a piece of chicken, which we actually don't need just yet. We ended up hitting that enemy without even seeing them. I'm gonna leave that piece of chicken, and I was just doing that as a test. I came back, and the chicken is gone. Not that it matters, we didn't need the piece of chicken anyway, we're full HP, but I was seeing if it was persistent, and it's not persistent. Somebody on stream said it wasn't persistent, so I figured I'd test it, and they were right. The Ranger class is very different than, obviously, something like the normal Knight class or the Barbarian class, where you obviously are doing melee damage and not range damage, so it is very different, but both very fun in their own ways. Some have more advantages than others. Obviously, we could kind of attack these enemies without being in too much danger. Almost got our feet lit on fire there. Okay, wanted to get over for the coins. And as you can see, some enemies do shoot bullets or projectiles, whatever you want to call them, that go through the wall, which is a very interesting game mechanic that I think opens up a lot of fun possibilities in the sense of sometimes your attacks go through walls. In the sense of the ranger, it does not. But like the mage, for instance, does, and some of the weapons do. Melee weapons. But yeah, this game is just really fun. You collect gold basically to... You collect gold to spend it at the town that you've created by unlocking, you know, certain NPCs at the skill tree with your gold. And then once you unlock those NPCs at the town, you can, you know, upgrade your weapons, upgrade your armor, that kind of have like persistent upgrades, which is why you consider a game like this a roguelite instead of a roguelike, because as the longer you play it, the better you kind of get. Or the better you have the potential to be, I guess is a better way to put it. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good on the YouTube verse. I figured, I don't know, I just kind of, something hit me about this game when we were streaming it, and I was like, I kind of just want to play a lot more of this. And there's a really good thing about YouTube, is that if you wanna, as a streamer, if you want to play a lot more of a game, or at least a decent, you know, I'm not saying we're going to be here for hundreds of episodes like Isaac or anything, but... So these are relics. We've actually already gotten the skeleton key. It opens locked or melted fairy chests. So basically, in this game, there are certain rooms that are challenge rooms, and if you do not successfully... Or, sorry, if you successfully do all the challenges in the challenge room, you will get a fairy chest. This relic makes it so if you enter a challenge room and fail the challenges, you could still get the fairy chest. So that's pretty good. This one we don't know. In this game, since the 1.0 update, if you know, if you've never gotten an item or a relic or something, it won't tell you what it does until you buy it. So, with that being said, I think we check out the Ivy Seed. I had a feeling it was going to have something to do with an Ivy Canopy. Every time you do an aerial recovery. I'm not even sure what that means. I think aerial recovery is when you get damaged, you jump after it. You have an opportunity to jump after you get damaged. I think that's what an aerial recovery is. Obviously, as an archer, you want to take all the advantages you can with your range. That is, you know, one of the main parts of your character and your class and your build and your makeup and your existence is that you are a ranged fighter. So if we can avoid getting in close with some of these enemies, that's what we're gonna do. This game may be seeming, dare I say, easy right now for someone that's watching it for the first time, but I assure you that is not the case. It is a very, very punishing game, especially when it comes to the bosses. But I think we have a pretty good build here and a pretty good character. I've gotten better at the ranged character. The key is patience, even when the room makes you want to not be patient. Okay, we got a chest here, just filled with gold. Always smart to kind of break everything. Sometimes it drops the 10-piece gold. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, it drops the piece of chicken, which we actually don't need the piece of chicken right now because I am doing what I said I wanted to do, and that is practice patience as the ranger. It's very nice. You also have, like, movement-wise, you have this dash that you could do in the air, which is very, very, very helpful, as I can use it right there to get out of there easy. Break some of this stuff. These platforms are interesting. They basically don't... You could stand on it forever and it won't break, but the second you leave it, it does break. There you go. We got some coins out of it. Just trying to break some stuff to get some coinage. See, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, just got to get some... Oops! Didn't mean to leave there. The Ember Hatchet. There we go. We got him. So yeah, there is an item room of sorts, which we kind of saw with the Relic, I believe. I don't know too much about this game. I haven't played a ton of Rogue Legacy, 2, because again, it's been out for 2 years in early access, and I also haven't played a ton of. That was really bad. I just missed my shot. I haven't played a ton of Rogue Legacy 1. I've played a decent amount of it, to be honest, and it was all on the Xbox Live Arcade. Oh, that was nice. That's why you shoot the lights. Yeah, it was on the Xbox Live Arcade. I did play a decent amount, just not... I wouldn't say I played a ton of it. This is very not good, but we somehow made it out of there without taking any damage, which is honestly a little bit of a surprise because that was not looking good at all. Okay, just slow and steady. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, that was like a boss, not a boss, but a, I guess you would, to relate it to Isaac terms, that was like a champion. There are enemies that have certain buffs on them that are inherently harder to begin with, and then they have buffs on top of that. It's kind of cool. On the map, you can see where chests are and stuff, which is obviously very helpful. And there are kind of Enter the Gungeon-esque teleporters around that you will see. Whoa, look at this. What is this all about? I'm not sure. There are secret rooms as well, which honestly I haven't been really on the lookout for secret rooms. And we also have specials. We have magic, and we have traits. That was just impatience. As you can see up there on the top left, X is our normal attack, which you've been watching us do. B is our spell, which we haven't done. And here we go, taking some damage here. You hate to see it. Love to see the crit. Absolutely love to see the crit. Missed a couple shots there. It's fine. Some more money here. I'll show you guys what to do with the money after this run, once we get back to the town. It's pretty self-explanatory, though. Like I said, you kind of just use it for upgrades. Now this, I don't remember what this is. I think it's like a challenge room. Basically, you go in there and you get 5 different rooms with hard enemies, and they get harder. And then at the end, I think you get a reward. I think that's what that is. That isn't the boss. I know what the boss room looks like. We have attempted to beat the boss on stream. Maybe. Oh, God. There's nothing I could do. Oh, that was my, that's my relic, by the way. How I said that the recovery hit is after you take damage, you get a jump. Here's the teleport right here. And then we also get rage or the stinger. Let's get the stinger. That sounds good. Your weapon applies 1 stack of poison. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good, I think. It sounded like the walls have shifted. Okay, and now we have like an item room here. So consume nectar, which basically gives you HP, or then you could take damage and increase your max HP. So we're going to do that. We're going to increase our max HP. We're going to take a little bit of damage. We only have 91 HP right now, which is not fantastic. We do have 6 shield, which, to be honest, I'm not even sure what that means. I would assume it means something to do with armor of some sort, but I don't know the logistics of how it works. That was scary. Would that actually hurt me? I think that would have actually hurt me. All right, let's keep exploring here. I'm curious to see about the poison, but if we're one-shotting these enemies, I guess what's the point of poison? Sure, we won't be one-shotting every enemy, though. Now, these, I don't know if it's one of those things where if you shoot it, it's gone for good or what. Okay, the poison did take effect there. I saw it. It's a little bit of a challenge room here. Not a actual challenge room, but a challenging room to get a chest, I guess. But there are actual challenge rooms where on the bottom right, you know, certain objectives will pop up that you have to do to earn the chest, the fairy chest that I was talking about before. It's good to shoot these lights after you use it to get up here. There's also this, like, kind of down kick that you could do. You could do that to jump off of enemies or certain objects. Okay, we do have a piece of chicken, which is actually really good for us right now, as we need it. Snipe these skellies real quick. Okay, another chest waiting for us. That's good. We have 1,500 gold that you can see up on the top left there. I mean, that's pretty good. The one thing about this character, I think, is, yeah, we don't have any... So a lot of the times these characters will have gold bonuses of 20, like an extra 25% or an extra 50%, which allows you to rack up gold very quickly. 1,500 is actually not too much considering how much exploring we've already done, but that goes back to the bonuses that this character lacks. Yeah, okay, so this is a challenge. The thing, usually when there's this purple thing with the RB, that's to start the challenge, and then the bottom right is the objectives on how to get the chest. It says lose no health. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, and already I have lost. So now, if I took the other relic instead of the one we did take, we would have been able to go get that fairy chest, even though it's squished up there. But yeah, wow, that was pretty anticlimactic, huh? That was pretty anticlimactic. Took damage almost instantly. At the first sign of damage, we took damage. And I'm going to take damage again. Not even for anything. How do I get around? Okay, down and around. I'm just trying to navigate right now. I wasn't even trying to do the challenge. I'm trying to see where we need to go. Let's get out of there. Up and right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's very satisfying to do that. You know, you don't even have to do it, but man, the sound is just so good. kind of wanted to wait to see if the poison would actually kill that thing, but oh gosh. So the one balancing thing about the Ranger is that when you're shooting, you're kind of frozen. They obviously do that on purpose to balance the character, so you're not just a very mobile, like, OP ranged attack guy. You actually gotta time some stuff. There's another piece of chicken, which is really nice for us. Some more gold. There is a gold chest up there. To be honest, I don't know how we would get that. You might need a certain item. I don't know. But here is the boss room. Boss room usually gives you 2 chests here and a couple of gold. I mean, there's more exploring to be done. It's just, it's the age-old question. Do you keep exploring to try to get some goods? Maybe another weapon, maybe another item, maybe a better spell, maybe, you know, whatever. Or do you go try to fight the boss right now? I can assure you, we are not going to be super well off fighting the boss. There's this area. I kind of always forget. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so this was a challenge we had to do, and then once we did it, now it turns into a semi item room. I don't know exactly what the resolve is or what that means, but on the top left you could see that red 45. And if this is going to cost 35, this is going to wipe us out. I don't know what the resolve is, but I'm assuming the lower it is, the worse. Weapon skill crits now apply magical break for 2.5 seconds. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'll take it. We probably should just try to attempt to fight the boss. Some bad jumping there. It's on me. Some lore here for you. Wait. Oh, we only have 34 max HP. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. No. The resolve. The resolve has something to do with your HP, I guess. Jeez Louise, man. We're absolutely screwed. There's no way. There's no freaking way. So we've basically explored everything. The one thing I will show you guys is there's this area that has the red outline. And that means this area is like, it's like a different, it's different. It's like a different level, I guess. But it also says it requires something. Oh, wait, does it require something? Or can we just, That didn't seem good. Okay, well, we're here now. We're here now. It's dark. It's dark and scary. Ordinary. I mean, this seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, it was a terrible idea. Okay, well then. I think this is going to be a short first episode because I don't want to get into another long run, but look how cool this screen is at the end of the thing. It shows you exactly your pathing and all the enemies you killed and where you killed them. I thought it was pretty sick. And it shows you like where you gained the gold and everything. It's really cool. They really fleshed out this game. I did play Rogue Legacy 2 maybe a year and a half ago while it was in early access. And wow, they did a really good job over the last 2 years of really fleshing this thing out. Lady Kimberly has been slain by a hazard. So Lady Kimberly is dead. I'll show you guys kind of what goes on after this, and then we can wrap up the episode. Lady Kimberly, her honor, her legacy gets hung up in the rafters. It's really sick because it saves all your characters. So you could go back and kind of check. Oh, Sir Pepperoni. I love Sir Pepperoni. But you could go back and check out all your characters hanging on the wall, which I thought was really cool. So up next, we have Sir Devon, Lady Meg, Sir Tommy. We have a ranger, a knight, and a chef with the frying pan, which is, I think, new. I don't remember ever playing a chef in Rogue Legacy 1 or 2 early access. Lady Meg, though, is probably who we're going to go with here. As you can see, it's plus 25% gold, but I kind of want to just go back to a knight. And you guys will see some night gameplay in the next episode here. But let's choose the air, and I'll show you guys after I take a sip of the old iced coffee where we spend our money. So this is the skill tree. This is not the only place you can spend your money, but it's a good place to spend your money. You can unlock classes, you know, mages, chef, Valkyries, barbarians, and then these are the NPCs, the blacksmith and the enchantress. And then each class that you unlock, you can also pay for upgrades to increase focus, spell damage, intelligence, you know, stuff like that. Strength and weapon damage for the Valkyries. This distillery architect is another NPC. And then there's stuff like just raise your vitality all across the board, like raise your max HP. You can see my gold owned is 2190, and then how much each of these upgrades cost. And then you just build up your castle this way. But again, this is the only spot to spend. I was going to say, my mage, I always felt like the mages were the best, but I did upgrade it to 8 out of 10 on the study hall. So our mages are just powerful because I think I upgraded them so much for some reason. I think that's what happened. Let's see here. I don't know. I think maybe fruit juice bar? So you can see every time you do an upgrade, nice little cosmetic. Oh, boxers. Your manner level must be 30 or higher. Our manner level is 28. We have 1,500 gold. Let me upgrade this once. Now we have 1,000, and I'll show you guys the town. So this is our manor. This is our town, whatever you want to call it. This is our new knight, Lady Meg, and then this is our blacksmith. You can go to the blacksmith, and we already have some stuff equipped here. But you could basically, you find these blueprints out in your runs, and then you can come back and buy them. Each of the armors and, you know, necklaces and weapons, they have like certain bonuses, but they lower or raise your resolve, and they also lower or raise your weight. So you have a max weight of 60 on this character. So you can only equip, we have the cape equipped, the chest, the helm, and the leather weapon. But if you were to, you know, not equip this helmet, then you could probably equip this weapon to get a little more damage. You know, it's kind of one of those things. And then I'll show you guys here, actually. Yeah, I guess the leather helm is something we should buy. Oh, we don't have enough. So you need those, like, see the little on the bottom right? You need those iron bars, which you also get in the run. So you not only need gold to unlock it, but you need those iron bars, which, yeah, I guess we don't have any. So that's a bit of a rip. So let's see here if we could spend some money at the enchantress, but I don't know if we can. I don't feel like we unlocked anything. Oh yeah, we could buy the lifesteal rune. And then you have a rune weight, so that's different than your armor weight. Basically, restores health for every enemy defeated. Scales with strength. Pretty self-explanatory there. And then we have the reinforce rune, which we haven't unlocked yet. Increases total armor by 8%. You could see what's going on here. The NPCs help you out in the long run with little bonuses, but it's a push and pull of like, well, I only have this much weight, etc. We have this bounty rune that I haven't unlocked. This one just sucks in coins from a distance. You know the drill on that one. But, yeah, we don't have enough money here. We do have enough blood, but we don't have enough money. And then this guy, I don't know what he does. I unlocked him, but he said it's something about, like, you can lock the world to basically prevent it from being randomly generated, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it's from the last run. I don't know. I don't know. The randomly generated nature of the game is half the fun for me, so I don't really know why you would use that. But basically how you get in is you hop on this boat, you talk to this guy. He takes away all your gold that's remaining. That's why you always want to spend your gold after your run. You can't stack up gold or save gold. You kind of got to use what you have. If not, he takes it, and then you get into the next run. But yeah, I'll show you one of the spells here. See that? It's like a little toxic area of effect thing that uses 75 mana up on the top left. I didn't show you the spell last time for some reason. And then this is our talent. It's being able to block, essentially. We can block a hit. But that's going to do it. If you guys liked it, make sure you like the video. I'll be back with another night run if you guys want to see more Rogue Legacy 2. Hope you guys enjoyed, and feels good to be back on the old YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, stay safe, stay up, and peace out.